Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tyson Marsh, and I'm here with your nightly news. Tonight in the nightly news, big topic we're going over: Bernie Sanders and his proposal for free tuition. For those of you who don't know, Bernie Sanders is running for the Democratic presidential nomination, right? That's what he's seeking for right now, and his big thing he's pushing for right now is that he states, and I quote, "I will fight to make every public college and university in America tuition free." Now, is that a statement that he can really back up? What's his plan on this? And how will it lower your opportunity cost for going to college? Find out coming up next on tonight's Nightly Show. And we're back on tonight's Nightly Show. I'm still your host, Tyson Marsh. Now, big thing we're covering is the Bernie Sanders debate over here about free tuition. Can he do it? Is it possible? What's it going to cost? How's it going to help you go to college? Is it really in the long run a good idea? I don't really know. We've seen this before when you're talking about airlines and, when they put the price floor on airline ticket prices, how do you get someone to go somewhere when everybody's charging the same price to get to the same place, right? Well, you got to offer better services, better housing for colleges, better housing, better food, better structures on campus, better facilities, guarantees for, jobs after graduation. For airlines, it was, better food on the plane, better service, good-looking stewardesses, to bring you your food. And now, that's what we're gonna have to do in college. It's gonna become a competitive business. So, the effects of his proposal. What's it going to do to, first of all, taxpayers, right? He says, it's gonna raise $18 trillion in 10 years in tax revenue. So, you're gonna have to. That's a lot of money. I don't really like. My parents don't like paying for my tuition. I don't know how that's going to pan out when someone ends up paying for someone else's tuition to go to college, right? There's the first big flaw in his plan. Secondly, still talking about how what else is going to affect the public colleges. How's it going to accept the acceptance rate, Everybody goes to college now, pays for it, and is accepted by their grades. So how are you going to turn away someone? It's going to become so much more competitive to get into a university and a college because now it's going to be, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people just trying to get into one school. Their dream school everyone wants to go. You grew up in Michigan, you want to go to Michigan or Michigan State. That's the big university. Now it's free for you to go there. Why would you not attempt to try? Well, now everyone's going to try to get in there. And how do you, you can't supply housing for everybody to get into your college. So that's the first thing. Your acceptance rate, it's going to go down. You can't accept everyone, so it's going to become so competitive to get accepted into college. That's the first thing that's really going to affect public colleges. Second, how are you going to get someone to come to your college, right? We talked about, right now, just for Aquinas College, you got 2 people in one room, a bathroom, and 2 more people in the next room. So one big thing they could say is, the average dorm room is 228 square feet. Well, you cut that in half, it's only 114 if you're sharing it with a roommate. So they say, how about we put one person in a room, the bathroom, and then another person. So you still have a roommate, but you have more room for yourself. That's one way that could make college more appealing for someone to come. But see, his plan here calls for every public college and university in America. So what is he doing for private colleges? You're still going to have to pay for private college. So private colleges, boom, they're just screwed. What are they going to do? How does a private college keep up with that? How can you compete with a free college degree, right? So they're going to have to, lower their tuition costs, and they're going to have to cut back on, things to make college cheaper and more affordable, make it so that they can compete with these, big public universities to get you to come to their school. And, I just don't see that being able to happen, and on the plus side, I guess, of this whole debate, say he does somehow, everyone decides, yeah, we'll pass the law and we're good to go, free college for everyone. The big thing it's going to really do, it's going to help out free college, the public colleges, because they're going to have a lot more people enrolled in their college. They're going to have more people going there and all that stuff. That's going to be fine. That's going to be fine and dandy. But, for the people that are going, their opportunity cost of going to college is going to go way down. Because right now, for you to go to college, you lose $131,200 just in lost wages just for the 4 years you're at college. And you add on to the right now $122,480 that you pay in tuition, room, board, all that stuff, right? Now say all of a sudden Bernie Sanders is saying you're going to college for free. Your opportunity would cost just went from $253,680 down to $131,200. It just got right in half. So it helps out the student who's looking to go to college, but more people are going to be able to want to go to college now, because now college is going to be something that you can do, that anyone can do. It's going to be free. So it hurts private colleges. What's it going to do to trade schools? We haven't even talked about that yet. Trade schools, people go to trade schools, and right now trades are in high demand and everyone's going to college. Now imagine college is free. That means the people that are going to a trade school because they didn't have the grades to get into a college, they didn't have the money to afford college, so they're going to be going into a trade. They're not going to have to do that anymore. They're able to go to college. So how are they going to do that? What's going to happen to the trade market? Trade schools, enrollment there is going to go down. So it's going to hurt them. It hurts private colleges. But it's in the long run, honestly, in my opinion, going to hurt employers as well, because now you're hitting all these guys that are like graduating, they're getting all these degrees, and they're going to need jobs. So the job market, went from all these right now high demand jobs that have plenty, tons of money, and everyone's going to college. They're all going to get the degree and want that job, make tons of money, right? And then down here you got the second level, which is like your middle of the road type of deal. Trade school people, they're kind of filtering in and out right now. They're kind of 50-50 either way, right? And then you got your low paying jobs. Well, if all the people in the low paying job range who couldn't afford college now can afford college, boom, they're up here. Some of the people from trade school that couldn't afford college, boom, they're up there. That just cut this way down, right? Your trade school's way down. College degrees are coming up. They're coming flying out left and right. They're handing them out like candy. It's free. Everyone's getting them. Everyone wants these high paying jobs, which is great. That's awesome. But then it hurts trade, and who's going to fill the place of these low jobs? Everyone's going to go to school, become engineers, come this, come that. We're going to need teachers. We still need someone to work at McDonald's. We still need these low paying jobs that they're going to need someone to replace them for that. Managers, stuff like that. We're still going to need that. The demand for that is not going to go down. But, the demand for private colleges is going down. The demand for trade school is going to go down. The demand to get into college at a public university is going to go way up, way through the roof. It's going to make it so much harder, way more complicated. It's going to be huge. And it's really, colleges will not be able to offer you the incentive of, you can come here for less money now to make my college more appealing. I need to make my college more appealing, and false guarantees for jobs after graduation, for bigger rooms, for better food. Maybe they're gonna start saying we'll have 5-star meal catered in twice a month for you. Once a week, twice a month, and then each college is just gonna keep doing something different to make itself more and more appealing. Bigger stadiums are gonna be built, bigger facilities, bigger classrooms, better teachers brought in. It'd be literally the amazing race for who can make the best college, but I don't see it happening. It's gonna hurt so many things that I can't see it happening. But you know what? Go Bernie Sanders. And it looks like we're out of time here on the Tonight Nightly Show. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. And as always, I'm Tyson Marsh. Have a beautiful night.